Look, I want to get through some of these important points in your life because it shaped who you are. And so the military service was interesting. And of course, going to Tijuana to get the steroids to get ready for military service, or even during, was part of that as well. But for you, I mean, your dad was in the military, decorated in Vietnam. Again, part of you maybe wanted to prove something, knew it might make you a man. Tell me a little bit about why you did that and how it set you up then to become a great poker player.
I would say 90% of the reason that I wanted to become a Navy SEAL was to tell people that I was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, and you told the SEAL guys that, right? You told them that in buds, right?
They did not like that. My honesty has definitely not done me any fucking favors in my life for the most part. But yeah, man, that was the truth. Like, I just wanted to fucking brag about it. I felt like it would, get me laid. I felt like it would give me more confidence. I felt like people would respect it. It was, it was just a test of all tests. And so, yeah, it was one of those weird things, man. And I feel like I did it. I was fucking got kicked out one day before graduation and did the entire fucking thing again. So, like, in my mind, I did it. I just didn't get I didn't get the only thing that I went in there to get, which was the bragging rights. And fucking say that I was a Navy SEAL. My God, I missed a fucking day, right? So that was pretty brutal, man. That was a hard pill to swallow. But
was it attitude that threw you out that last day?
So I didn't think that they could kick me out just because they didn't like me. Like, I thought that, I could be cocky and pass all my shit and do all my stuff, and that they couldn't just kick me out if I passed everything and I didn't quit. I knew they could beat my ass and do all this other stuff, but like, I don't know. And I was cocky. Like, the first time I went through, I had stress fractures. I was 18 years old. I'd never run fucking 2 miles in my life. I was, 165 pounds soaking wet. I just gotten out of high school. I'd worked out for like a year and a half. And played baseball for a few years before that. So I wasn't some fucking athlete. And then when I came back after doing it, at 18, broken, whatever, now I'm fucking juicing. I'm 20 years old. I'm in fucking amazing shape. I'd already done Hell Week with fucking stress fractures. So I was just like, fuck it, bring it on. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about shit. And so I don't know, man. I was a little cocky. And I also felt like I had done this shit before, right? So I was just trying to just graduate and just get through.
I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up.
If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?
I don't know, man. I probably could have fucking done it better. Like I said, for me, I just wanted to graduate. That was like my sole objective. And I didn't think they could kick me out just because they didn't like me. And, I guess I was fucking wrong. But, I look back and at the time it was the worst fucking thing I thought ever happened to me. But 3/4 of my class is dead right now. There's only 17 of us that made it through Hell Week. So a lot of them died in Operation Red Wings and some other shit. And so I don't know, man. It was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. But at the time, you couldn't have convinced me that it wasn't the worst, So
yeah,
I think also had I have done that, I would have hung my hat on that, and I would have probably not been nearly as motivated to go accomplish as much as I did. And I wouldn't have had that insecurity and that desire and that monkey on my back driving me to go, to the fucking end of the earth with my new objectives. And also, I don't know. I wouldn't have traded the experience of the world, even as shitty as it was. It definitely, you compare anything to the shit that I went through there, and it's kind of like it pales in comparison. Aside from writing a book, which is fucking worse.
worse than buds.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Yeah, it's funny because I've had a few SEALs in here, like Jocko, and it's funny, Jocko said that when you get the buds class in there and you ask people around the room why are they there, and, some guys will say like, I want to be a SEAL or I want to be that. And he's like, usually those guys that drop out, it's the ones that usually have like a family or a promise to someone. But of course you break the mold on that one. But also Jocko went on to say that being a SEAL isn't just buds and it's a whole nother thing afterwards. And so again, like you said, would you have been motivated to keep going or was it one thing? Also that loss probably drove you so much harder. So if anybody's listening out there, the thing you think is the worst thing in your life, and I've had some of these too, you don't want to hear it at the time. And when you read it on Instagram, you're like, yeah, fuck that. This sucks. But 10 years later, a lot of times those are the best things in your life, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot, and I also went to college with a desire and a drive to fucking learn. And I valued the degree because I saw that degree was the only difference between, officers and enlisted, and I saw how the officers got treated. So that was a big deal. And then I was also 22 years old. So
yeah,
I was actually a 4-year senior, which was a big deal as far as, girls and people, being, cool and whatever. So I had a great college experience until gambling ruined it. But